Hey everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Conquest Ultimate. In the last episode, we managed to complete Nobunaga's campaign, which we managed to do in just 5 months of in-game time, which is really impressive. I don't think we could have done it in less months. No, I don't think so. Today we're going to be doing Hanbei's quest, the Reluctant Genius. Time to show me what you're capable of. Commanded by his lord Hideyoshi, Hanbei reluctantly takes to the field of battle. Once upon a time, at the gathering of Ransai's warlords, a decision was reached. A test was to be carried out to determine the strength of each kingdom's junior warriors. A warrior would be selected from each kingdom, assigned to a castle at random, and asked to demonstrate their skills on the battlefield. The warriors themselves were not allowed to offer any help. Alright, I've decided. The warrior that shall represent our kingdom is Hanbei. Me? Yeah, of course. There's no one out there that's a match for you. Oh my lord, can't you just let me sleep? I can't really be bothered with this. Come by, let's get this over with as soon as possible. Watch your mouth in front of Lord Hideyoshi, Hanbei. Didn't you hear him, Hanbei? I'm the warlord of this kingdom now. He should be the one who watches his mouth in front of me. That's the spirit, Hanbei. Now don't let me down, alright? Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so we have Chrysalia and Pugilus. So, something that is kind of interesting is that, yes, it is true that you are randomly spit out at one of these kingdoms, and for the most part it seems like it's random where the other players spawn, but to be honest, Pugilus Chrysalia, it is, in my opinion, not the worst spawn here. Because we will probably be able to take over these 5 kingdoms before we get into combat. So, ideally you would take this and then we'd make our way through Muneshiki's army, who he always starts off with 3 in these ones, so he's always kind of a pain. I think it is always set that some of the characters will get 2 kingdoms and some of them will just get 1. Which is the reason why I think Muneshige's is like the easiest one in star ratings, but with that we could potentially take over 4 kingdoms before we get over to Muneshige. Or 4 different armies. So the logical thing would be to go to Kanatsugu in Violite. This is actually my second time we're attempting this recording, and in the previous recording I was actually spawned in at Avia, which was an admittedly much worse spot than where we are now. Also, we're like next to Kanatsugu, who we have good matchups for in terms of just taking his Pokemons, recruiting them. So can't complain too much. So we just want to take this slow because we want to just get the warlords as well. So we're gonna send out these 4 guys, and we'll send out Turtonator and Pyro Shirt. No, but the thing is, we have a good matchup against the warlords from Kanatsugu. So we should be able to recruit, hopefully, both of them. If we send out Hanbei after Kanatsugi and we send out Ganbei against Aya, then hopefully we get this. Excuse me. Honestly, we have really good matchups against them. Spectre, you're actually going to go more over here. You there. Orbeetle and Clang are over there, so honestly, the rest can kind of just go over here. I feel like Spectre probably has things settled on his own against Frostlass. Honestly, you might be able to even reach him this very turn. Don't know what Starmie's gonna do. He's gonna go that way. Strategist, okay. It ain't much, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Or miss. Armor Rouge, you go over there. Grafai really doesn't have much to do here, but you know, go over there, I guess. Okay, we may have fumbled a bit with doing that. Although we still have Spectre to kill Starmie as well if it is necessary. Okay, you can just about reach me, but you miss, so. Yeah, you go over there, and yeah, you kill. Oof. That's not good. That was definitely a unnecessary as fuck death. At the very least, we can still use Hanbei to get both of them, regardless of how long it takes us here. Also Moxie, that's pretty good. I don't know, I kind of, I guess, just thought that it was going to be able to take that better. Critical hit, not too bad. If you can just wait. Not a very good start for Captain. Yeah, if the electric shock kills Starmie, then like that's just unlucky. Like that. That's also really unlucky. I mean, everything clicks to please kill, please kill. This might prevent us from I was gonna say this might prevent us from getting this guy. That'd be kind of a pain. Kind of forgot to use bug type moves. I thought he used a psychic type move, but he obviously just uses his bug buzz. So the thing is, I kind of just want Orbeetle as well, because, like, why wouldn't we want this guy? I don't even know if he has Orbeetle as his main Pokemon, right? But killing it with Spectre will guarantee the recruitment. Okay, rest in peace, Pyroar. I mean, yeah, you know, it ends up as the same, right? Result is the same at the end of the day. So I can't complain that much. I mean, Regieleki basically did nothing, but still got plus 3.4. Although not that 6.17 that Spectre gets. Alright, but we immediately get Latios, Articuno, Gallade, and Bronzong. So yeah, we got a Gallade out of that. That's quite a good Pokemon. So, like, it was definitely worth it to like wait an extra turn to get it. You know, there's part of me that kind of just wishes that they would go and attack and be offensive from like turn 1. Alright, well, you go train. Like, if they were like offensive the first from like turn 1, it's just like it'd be more interesting. I know it'd be more annoying in the sense of like beating it, right? But it'd be a little bit harder, and that just sounds like fun. I could at some point impose a challenge of like not being allowed to capture the opponents until like they start going on the offense as well. I could do that in like another one. I mean, but at this point I've already started with this one in that sense, so Spectrier will keep you on the bench for this one. Let's see. Yukimura's over there. We could just finish off Kai with one of them because we cannot recruit in the first battle anyways. Yeah, we'll do that. So Magochi has primarily grass types. I say primarily, but we'll take Articuno with us. Latios, does he use Luster Purge? Yeah, he uses Luster Purge. I think Turtonator would be good for this match. So we'll keep Turtonator with us over there. And, yeah, Regieleki does things. We'll let Pyro go over here, sure. And we'll bring Galate this way. You know what also really helps? At this point we've got everyone's perfect link, so we don't have to spend like the first few months trying to get the perfect link and then having our main warlord be a few percentages lower than the rest. Although I do see that Castform. Castform has been pretty good for us in these runs. Although I know it's not actually the Castform trainer. I would imagine that they would go that way, but you know, we got time. We'll send Galate through this. And Grafai, you can do that like next turn, but here, pick up Super Potion. I mean, I'd assume. But, like, Leafeon's going that way, but Magnezone's going there. That's good. Yeah, because Roserade's going back there. There's Drifblim, who's pretty strong, it seems like. Or at least has a lot of HP. I mean, that's accurate to his in-game stats in normal games, so not that shocking. Alright, so you cannot fall in the pitfalls, putting you into a pretty nice spot. I'll place you here. Grafaya, you get out there. I feel like you would probably be able to handle this on your own, so Armor Rouge, you can go there. Okay, it's the well, what's his face? It's Castform going over there. That's not too bad for us. You go and attack for a little bit of damage. 20. It's, I guess, not a little bit. damage, but a decent chunk. Turtonator's going down. Hopefully you don't hit us. You don't. Very good. Please kill. Nice. $13 a pop, sure. Ooh. Honestly, I think it's our best interest that you just defend this place. With Turtonator there, I think we're fine to slowly send you that way as well. I still feel like Articuno should be able to handle both of these. Okay, here comes Big Turd. Alright, barely not a one-shot, but... Come on, you can do enough, right? Sure, okay. Awesome. Fire, you wait, and this seems like it's in the bag. I said seems like it's in the bag. So that was, it was not guaranteed. Alright, Galate, I think you can just reach, so... And that's a one-shot because Castform is normal ice in this one, instead of just pure ice. And then next turn we can take over the last banner, and then we win! Alright. Very nice. I feel like Glade should get a big bonus there. Yeah, plus 6.15. And we got another 6 warriors, which... Yeah, that's a lot of warriors. Especially for this part of the game. Still, Shaman Sky, Scovillian, who uses, I think, a grass move. Yeah. Rotom Heat, Delibird, who I think is pretty good. Noivern's very good. Rotom Fan, I mean, we got a bunch of flying types. Which, considering we just beat the grass dude... Might not be that extremely useful, but you know, I think we can't complain. Alright, we've got 2 guys over here. I mean, I think we're just gonna have to leave Pugilist open. It's fine. as the rest of the squad is gonna go and take on Kai down here because it's pretty easy to do. She's only got 3 Pokemon. We don't have anything super effective against the fire types. We still, it's still a 5 versus 3, right? So should be doable. Matchups don't matter because we cannot recruit any of these guys. Do you have Levitate? No, you have Flash Fire. I mean, that's actually more useful in this specific instance, but usually Levitate's better. Oof. Didn't really realize was gonna use Rock Slide. I was kinda assuming he had a water move. This could be pretty painful. It was painful. But, I mean, this is also going to be painful, so, yeah, take that, Kai. Luckily enough, Spectre is incredibly strong. Or not a whole lot of damage, but it's better than nothing. Between the two of you, I'm actually going to... I guess I'll target Kabutops. I mean, it's definitely not over yet. Like, we could get really unlucky with the rocks falling on, like, the wrong Pokemons. I mean, at this point, Pyroark, we cannot hit Pyro with Spectre, so we're gonna have to do it with the two of them. And that is a lot of damage. This Pyroar is actually pretty strong. What do we have? Love and Honor. You have Mighty Blow. That Mighty Blows. Mighty Blow is not horrible, but yeah, there goes Latios. You know, this was cut a lot closer than I would have liked. However, one rock to the face of Pyroar is also the end of Pyroar, I'd imagine. And Bronzong is able to finish this off anyway, so we still end up winning, so That is what matters. But this was definitely not the strongest team going into this battle. All of those guys retreated. That pyro is pretty strong, but if we have Gallade, we probably have Gallade the next time we fight Kai, so. Yeah, everyone is used up. Let's end the month real quick. Yeah, even with Pugilists being completely undefended, they don't go for it. Which is, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. But at this point, there's Kai left and Yukimura. And we're just gonna have to make a decision on who to get first. But I mean, that should be maybe potentially Victini, Volcanion, and a Chiyu into the squad, as well as just whomever these regular Pokemons are, which could be good, could be bad. We'll see. We have plenty of options here, so they should be fine. I'll leave that for next episode, though. So, yeah, if you all enjoyed watching this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!